What is up, everybody? Episode here, bringing you the next gameplay video in Pyre. So let's go to the stock market kick. Falcon Ron. Oh hey, you guys, you know this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers know what I mean, so have a look around. So just this can be sold. So let's sell this. I could get another one of those. Get a scribe rock. Curving. I think I'm gonna get a dash of stardust. And I'm just gonna keep getting those, especially considering now when we get the that stuff. Right, hello my lovely reader, what might we do for you? No one had the scribe trial. Ask her what's on her mind. You're sloshing on your way across the flagging hands right now, a hideous place, so I understand. I can neither see it nor experience its wondrous aroma as you surely can, although perhaps you're accustomed to it now. Nightwings of the past misliked the place of that, I can assure you. We share a common misery, now please leave me to mine unless there's a service you require me to render at this time. Nope. Alright, Joriel, what do you have on your mind? You sensed Joriel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again? Tell me something, now that you're here. Look at me, are you afraid of me? Tad bit. We've never before met someone like her, but do know something about what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Whatever she may be getting, I think it's best not to indulge her at a time. Very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. Yeah. You can tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far not to cross paths with her and wish to stay in her good peace. Indeed, it is comforting to know that my near presence instills fear. One day, perhaps you too shall grow some horns if you survive this place. That day shall put the fear you feel in some perspective. Now then, I shall go make my rounds. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her steps. Oh. That is not good. Because Joker is like one of my best characters. So empires collapse. It was not long ago before the empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth, but hastened the inevitable. I cannot speak. All the while, the rope caller stood by awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's deed. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Myrrh. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. And there's so many chapters, and I'm still only on the first. Let's see. Hope is 5, hope is 22. 14-second respawn time. As long as she doesn't die, it should be good. 6.7. Oh, that's actually long. 8 seconds. 7.7. Okay. I might not use Joriel this time just because there's so much. Let's commence this raid. As you make preparations for the coming raid, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of mill. Then Tizo seems very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened, he was issuing a warning. Silence, everyone take cover. Jolo makes quick note of the several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait, something about the place dampens your senses, all you feel is creeping dread. Then from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Why is it you to hide yourselves from us? little night wings, you trespass on the resting place of the Astroborn. We shall see when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. And the creature vanishes in the dark. After time, your companions reconvene. A bog crone, serpentine creature, native to the Commonwealth Southern Bogs, widely feared. That was Witch Ultimate. So, ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Yolshk. And from the Withdrawn, I'm guessing that's like the Night Wings. And Tiza makes clear he has no love. Although the right dictates she cannot harm me bodily, with her, best not take any unnecessary chances. Take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Nice! We get to fight snake people. Your fellow exiles gain enlightenment after each rite. Whether they prevail or not, the only failure is to stray from the path.
Why, you made it, reader.
We did.
Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Milith.
Yes, we did.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
I don't like those things. I feel like they're poison. The crone element sees your companions gathered by the pyre. Little flame as that shall never warm me here, much less survive the night. You as Yashk make the night wings suffer. Rookie trots forward from the drinks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy Yashk. Monstrosity described in myths and ballads. Thought slain by the 8 scribes. Now are we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than it's comfortable. It does seem to have drawn her attention, however. Rika begins to squirm a bit, then Odin moves her slender fingers to her mask. Foolish Yashk shall grow, Yashk shall grow, Yashk shall grow. He shall consume ye, your little flame has died, thus he shall ensure. Rika remains motionless for a time.
Who shall conduct the rites?
I want Rookie.
Rookie.
I want Faye.
Faye.
And I want Teasel. I could equip him with a thing. 2 quickness.
Tizo. The choice is cast.
Scry, Teaser ready to take on the Withdrawn. No matter where you go, you shall find ye and devour ye. I don't like the... Oh.
Now begin.
Oh, it does take quite a long time. I couldn't jump. Oh, I forgot it's implode.
That one almost got through.
There we go, Faye.
Wings assert themselves thusly.
There we go.
Careless. A shameful outcome.
1 for 1 at least. Oh, you can't hit the edge.
Engulfed within the oil.
I jumped.
Oh,
I dropped it. No.
you have it.
I do have it. I dropped it again. No. Because I kamikazed them all. Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me, sir.
How sad for the Withdrawn. Almost.
How about you back off?
disaster.
Yeah, I kind of think I was going to use one. Ooh, I used 25 for that. Alright, Rookie. Double jump into their
Rookie
face.
plunges into their pyre. Good.
Fly. There you go.
Tizo takes the plunge.
The lifeblood of Yasha flows through his flame, beneath this world. His lifeblood is shown gulfy and blackness and despair. What are you doing? You're cheating.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best
Ah,
beware her foul sorceries. That's it.
oh my gosh, I made that.
The witch
God damn you.
Udmilda sets herself ablaze. Now then,
At least I got on their side. Ow. Excuse me. This is unfair.
I thought they had you there.
Oh, I jumped right into that. Ooh, nice.
Sinners. Sublime.
Okay, so if I get Faye into it next.
No more than a lick of flame
Ow, it
remains.
does not help if I jump in. Give it to me, please. And then just run, run.
And it is done.
Okay.
The Nightwings prevail again.
I'm not very used to like switching
And
characters,
such a
so
well-conducted victory it was.
we did pretty good.
The ceremony is complete.
Yes, it is. See those bog dwellers? They're just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanquish Yalsk just as we prevail tonight. Hurrah! Tizo praises ever encouraged against Idamid and the Withdrawn. Yalsk, we have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. And for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Okay, so everyone gets a little bit from prevailing in the right, but participating gets you more. That's good to
Until
know.
the stars align.
I feel bad for Jodriel. Okay, having overcome the Withdrawn rather soundly, giving the others some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So when can we get out of here? What, Greentail had enough Udemist hospitality for the time? Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good. The reader and the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just so far we've kept on going north, if that's the case this time. The Sea of Solus spreads north and west from here for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. Tizo inserts himself into the conversation. What's the matter, little one? Trying to get you to come look at something outside of the wagon. Let's go see what he wants. You find Faye and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it's not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo's happy to have obliged to him. Reader, would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. So seek now our destination. Looking all around, something shiny. I don't see anything shiny. Or this one. This one. So we go from the green to the blue straight up. The road beckons you on still further north towards the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? So the readers seem the joking type to you, Greentail. We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right out into the water. Part of my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. I wanted to meet Sandalwood one day. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. Hedwin smiles and turns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Who wants to talk in here? The minstrel. Greetings, reader. It is good that you are here, for there is something that I wish to tell you privately. Do you have a moment? I shall not keep you long, though I know your time is precious. Hear him out. You bid him to continue and make clear your interest in whatever he has to say. Very well, and thank you for your time. And I shall further note matters that pertain directly to the rites I must reveal to you alone, for thus I am obliged. In any case, when you confronted the Withdrawn, in which ultimately you might recall she intended to evoke a certain name, you also the Astral Born, I hesitate to say it even now. You'd be forgiven if you took the ravings of her as mere nonsense. However, her words, as it turned out, ring with a certain truth. Before the union of the 8 scribes, and first they found themselves here on the downside, this land was even less hospitable, if that can be believed. It was ruled over by the greater titans. The one called Yosk was the eldest and most fearsome of the lot. Just the same, the scribes managed to defeat it. They later used Yosk's own hide and ichor to bind the books of rites. However, Yosk did not truly die, for by some accounts it seems to be incapable of death. The creature is regenerating even now, though very, very slowly. Its vow is to devour this land and everything in it. Only then can it return onto whatever plane that banished it is ours. So in a way, it is an exile just like you. If ever should the creature be reborn, it shall be many ages hence. Thus the ravings of ultimate are more or less inconsequential for the while. Yet the history of Yosk is inexorably linked to the rites and therefore must be known. I trust your research of the book shall lead you to discover more in time. I hope all of this is some reassurance, and now I leave you to your more immediate concerns. I shall go check to see how everyone is faring at this time. He heads out and bids farewell. I want to see if I can upgrade this. Ooh, I can. Can I upgrade it again? I can. $280. Wonder if 10's like the max. We'll find out next time we get the stuff. Now let's continue our journey real quick. So 2 big protrudes before we head north. This is the place. Let's go see my client's companion as soon as you're ready. Anybody in here want to talk? No. Seek Big Bertrude real quick. Big Bertrude is a sickly gathering of bog dwellers who stay within shadows, yet you can feel their eyes surveying everything. The lone minstrel steps forward. Sandalwood sent us. Those words are enough to make the bog dwellers snap to attention. They emerge from the mud and dirt and begin inspecting your black wagon with its strange tools. One of the bog dwellers says forth. She is larger than the rest and leaves no doubt that she commands the others. Thou speakest the name Sandalwood. We should know his whereabouts. We would know his whereabouts. Reveal them to us. Good day to you, Big Bertrude. It's a pleasure to meet you at last. For Sandalwood always spoke highly of you and your handiwork. Nurik, he did he? In turn, we know who thou must be. Yet thou speakest of the past. Sandalwood, doth he yet live? Speak plain and quickly. To be quite frank with you, madam, I do not know for certain, for I have been apart from him for some time, carrying out his will. Though I have every faith that Sandalwood lives. As for its current whereabouts, I understand that he awaits us somewhere near Wakingwood, beyond the waters. We wish to seek him there, though as you can see our wagon is ill-suited for the task. The one called Bertrude frowns at this, studying the minstrel all the while. Indeed, that leaves us. Then leave us, return at dawn, that is all. By your grace, big Bertrude. The minstrel turns away, but Hedwin stops him. Hold on, are you sure about this? Leaving the wagon in their care? All should be in accordance with my client's plans. You keep calling Sandalwood your client, he must reward you well. In a manner of speaking, he helped me find a sense of purpose I thought lost. Hedwin nods at this, then turns to you. Well, my friend, I guess we'll see what happens, right? I'm off to let the others know. You find yourself with time for your vocations while the bog girls go about their business. Oh. Mentor, companion. It was Faye. Yeah, I want Faye. Mio, of course. Please tell me something I don't know, for there's lots of it. Sit down with Faye to go over some of the subtler aspects of the rites, such as the state of Benjamin had returned from it. His issue is beginning to understand. Yes. Many scribes, they so inspire me, now I feel that I've grown somewhere closer to them, maybe. Okay, charge of time before Faye can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Yeah. The more I think on it, I think that I don't like being banished very much. No one does. See, I need to start using Salute more too, because it gives more points to. Alright, that's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye!